start the press conference with Coach Aruna Jasikevičius from FC Barcelona. Please, for questions on site, raise your hand, say your name and name of the media you represent, and then we move to remote. Any questions? Down there first.
Can I go?
Okay. Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay.
The partido, por mi parte.
Bueno, él dice ya preguntas directamente, pero si quieres hacerlo...
Saras. Sí, perdona. First, the coach will make an opening remark about the game, and then we'll move to questions. Excuse me, Saras.
All right. First of all, congratulations to FS Pilsen and Engin in winning the final game. A lot of details, like always, decide basketball at this level. A lot of details that we didn't do what we set out to do, unfortunately. We gave too much easy points of this FS team. For the big part of the game, we didn't follow the game plan. We put them on the line too many times. And in general, when we got back into the game, into the fourth quarter, we made two crucial mistakes that cost us 6 points. So about the game is this type of is this type of evaluation. Don't want to get myself in trouble too much. Not happy about some things. EuroLeague will hear from us for sure. We cannot leave it like that. And at the same time, very proud of my team. Proud of how we came this year, and would like to keep improving our details. This is what we talk about the whole year, and ultimately, for me, I have it pretty clear. Details win. Details win the titles. Some details we could have done a lot better today. All right, so that's it.
Thank you, Coach. Questions, please.
Pietro Schibetta, Coach. After you started the game very well in terms of defense, switching with the bigs and containing the creativity of Larkin and Micic, was more on them since the second quarter on, or do you think you made too many mistakes on defense? I mean, what's the balance between their talent and your mistakes?
I think it's a combination. There's no question that FS has great individual talent. Like I said, we put them on the line too much. There's other things that we cannot control. You know, I got a fine this year asking respect for Corey Higgins. Obviously, there's more respect on the other side. If I get another fine, I don't care. But like I said, they will hear from us.
Please here at the front left.
Monse Busquets para Televisión Española. Una pregunta para Saras en castellano. Saras, ¿qué es lo que más le duele como técnico de esta derrota?
Bueno, me duele muchísimo detalles. Me duele muchísimo detalles. Estamos trabajando mucho. Lo hemos dejado muchísimos puntos fáciles. El plan era una cosa, le hemos dejado, pero es la primera vez que estamos yendo como equipo en estas situaciones. Estamos en Final Four y estamos jugar para trofeo. Yo creo que a veces cuando no nos salen las cosas bien, lo ponemos un poco ansiosos y hay que seguir insistiendo. y al final lo hemos conseguido, porque hemos estado 10 abajo y parecíamos que estábamos contra las cuerdas, pero hemos vuelto. Pero por desgracia hemos conseguido 2 errores muy graves. Y bueno, también hay que reconocer que el rival pues tiene muchísimo nivel. Están jugando juntos con el mismo entrenador 2 o 3 años, que es muy importante. Y bueno, y aprender. No son palabras solo por decir algo. Es que la verdad tenemos que aprender y tenemos muy buen equipo. Vamos a tener oportunidades para volver en este Final Four y ojalá podemos quitarle un cuarto estos 2 puntos, otro cuarto estos 2 puntos por nuestros errores. Otro cuarto, 2 puntos. Es muy importante no hacer falta cuando tienes bonus, no dar bandeja cuando lo sabes que no puedes arriesgar una cosa. Y bueno, seguir aprendiendo. Esto es lo más importante.
Thank you. Please, Mark.
Coach, Marc Mundet, RAC1 Barcelona, en directo ahora mismo para la radio. Buenas noches. Quería hacerle 2 preguntas. La primera, cuando de aquí 2 meses vuelva a pensar en el partido de esta noche y recuerde por qué perdió el Barcelona esa final, ¿qué es lo que le va a venir a la cabeza? Esto por un lado.
Pero en 2 meses yo no sé cómo te voy a contestar en 2 meses y no me vas a pillar en vacaciones, esto es seguro.
Y la segunda, bueno, la pregunta es, ¿por qué cree usted que ha perdido hoy el Barcelona? Es decir,
Por detalles, yo creo que hemos perdido por detalles, yo creo que hemos dejado muchísimos puntos fáciles sin saber el dónde arriesgamos y dónde no arriesgamos. Y quizá no he explicado muy bien.
Y la segunda pregunta era, ahora mismo en este momento de la temporada, pasado el partido de hoy y a 2 días del ACB, ¿qué puede más? ¿La decepción por el momento o la satisfacción por el trabajo hecho?
Bueno, las 2 cosas, ¿no? Yo creo que esto es lo que quería explicar a los chicos después del partido. Yo creo que hemos hecho una temporada en EuroLeague magnífica, estuvimos muy cerca, nos quedamos corto porque quizás son demasiados errores nuestros. Y pues el martes empieza el playoff. No podemos estar tristes este martes porque claramente viene un equipo que está jugando buen baloncesto, que va a estar muy preparado porque tiene tiempo y nos va a intentar sorprender. Y bueno, la serie de playoff esta es súper corta y tenemos que estar a la altura y olvidar de esto. Esto significa ser muy duro mentalmente por cada uno de jugador y por staff técnico claramente.
We'll do one last question here. Aris, please. Then we go to remote.
Coach, how do you comment the effort and the will of Nicolas to play in this game after being injured in the semi-final?
Nicolas is a warrior. You know, he had no doubts that he will take whatever he will do whatever it takes to be on the court. You know, he was there. I don't think he had a great night, you know, as far as being disciplined and running the team. But let's not forget what kind of game he had in semifinal. Let's not forget, and we need more people like Nicolas with this type of sacrifice going into the final. You know, it was basically the mentality of as long as he can walk, he was going to be on the court and just try to give us as many minutes as we can. Then, you know, but for me, I know Nick very well. It's not a surprise that he was on the court tonight.
Thank you. 3 remote questions. First from Lithuania, Donatas Urbonas from 15 minutes, please.
Hello, Coach. I have 2 questions for you. The first of all, you already mentioned details, but I want you to be more specific about how do you survive losses like that? It was your first final you've lost in your career, and I mean, what goes through your mind for a coach and a winner? Is it some flashbacks from the key decisions of yours, or mistakes of the team did, things you'll need to do better in the future, or what else? And the second question is about Vasily Micic and Shea Larkin. You've been a part of a great backcourt lineups in your championship teams, but where would you rank Vasilija Micic and Shane Larkin among the greatest EuroLeague backcourts ever?
Well, I think it's very difficult to find many of the greatest backcourts with them. You know, I think they're right there, and now they have a championship. They have a championship under them, which solidifies them as a great backcourt. You know, as far as it goes, about my decisions and the players' mistakes, they will always happen. There's always a lot of soul searching for me. I live this sport with the maximum intensity. I'm very happy that over the years I haven't changed. I think this will be until I'm coaching, until I'm in this business. I'm happy how I am, for the better, for the worse. So, you know, we will discuss. We will discuss in our staff. We will be very honest with ourselves, like we always is, what we could have done better, how we must learn. We will discuss with the players what we set out to do for the 48 hours, what we didn't do, because it was some things also that we could control better ourselves. And just, you know, just try to take a lot of positives. A lot of times it didn't look good for us, the final. We came back. Then, you know, when it's a tie game with a couple minutes to go, a lot of things can influence. One more time, the game was a little bit open, and unfortunately, we didn't come out on top. So.
Thank you, Coach. Last two questions. First from Serbia Sport Club, Alexandra Radivojevic, please.
Okay, so Donatas already covered my question about Vasa, considering the fact that you were a big part of his career and you had a big impact in his way to becoming the best player in Europe right now. So can we get a few more words about Vasa tonight?
What can you say other than one of the best players in Europe, EuroLeague MVP, EuroLeague Final Four MVP, and EuroLeague champion? Says everything.
Thank you. Last question, Lithuania Basket News, Jonas Miklovas, please. Can you open the mic, please?
Yes. Hi,
Thank
Coach. You talked about FS playing for several years with the same coach, and you being a first-year coach in Barca. Do you already think about those maybe missing pieces, those pieces that could be added in the summer to come back to EuroLeague finals and maybe come up as a winner next year?
I don't know. There's always a process going on. It has to be discussed within the club. We understand what kind of situation the club is. We understand what we have. We will try to do our best for sure to improve the roster. Like all the teams, we have somewhat of a plan. We will try to put the plan in place, but not everything depends on us. So you know, there's a constant work between the coaching staff, the management, and the club, and we will do our best. And I'm happy, extremely happy where this relationship is between myself, the management, and the club. So let's hope that we find ways to improve this team.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All right, thank you.